Okay, now that we've got the bearings on, we can actually grease it up. But before I do grease it up, I'll just show you this sat inside. That's how he would sit. So it's quite a nice fit actually. And if I turn the pinion gear down below, you can see the ground wheel turning. So next thing, give it a good dab of grease. So now we've got the ground wheel in there and the pinion installed, we can put the 4 screws in which hold the 2 housings together. And we can check that it's all turning, so everything's tickety-boo. Nothing wrong there. We can turn it on all 3 points, so that's good. Now this is where we go away from standard a little bit, because of the alterations. The ends of these shafts are unsupported, so what I've done is I've printed up a cap, and that's designed to fit both inside and outside the housing, and it's also recessed in to accept one of the bearings. So they've now got to go push on to the ends so that's all squashed up, everything's still turning, yep, no problem there. Okay, and we've got the holes on the ends of the drive shafts, so that's the positive drive. We've got to have a positive link between the half shaft and the wheel. So what I've done is the next piece of the kit is this. Now the kit comes with these drives, so basically it's a hex, but they've also got crosses in. So the drive pin goes through the hole, and it also sits in these slots, so that transmits the drive between the shaft and this hex. So the next part is the drive, what can I call this, a wheel driver I think. So it's got a hex in that end that this will sit into, and the other end is a cross slot, and that's designed to slot into the back side of the wheel. So I've got the roll pin in there, and then this sleeve or the driver sat on top, sat on the pin as well. Then the next thing would be the wheel rim, so that would engage into the slots of the wheel. Push that right down, so we got the wheel onto the drive shaft, and we got a positive drive now through that pin, and then all that's left is the nut that holds that on. So I'll just use a socket driver. And there we are. So it's got the wheel on, and then we can fit the tyre on. So if he is looking that way, so that's the front of the vehicle, we want that tyre. So there's a large hole to the inside, small hole to the outside. So here we'll go on the rim, and we'll fit that tyre like we would on a bike or a car. We've got to lift it over the rim so that he's on the rim. So we've got the tyre on, so he's looking pretty good. That's the 2 wheels fitted, so everything's hunky-dory, everything works fine, and that will eventually replace this one. So that is the original axle that came off the dumper.